custodians. As we gather on this sacred land, let us acknowledge that we're standing on country for which the members and elders of the local Aboriginal community and their ancestors have been custodians for thousands and thousands of years, on which we've performed age-old ceremonies, celebrations, initiations and renewals. And we acknowledge their living culture, heritage beliefs and their spiritual relationship with the land and the unique role in the life of this country. And we recognise that it continues to be as sacred to them today as it has been since time immemorial. The Creator chose Aboriginal people to take care of this land, and our Lord was to sustain and nurture everything that He created. My ancestors have danced and sung the dreaming stories of all creation, proclaiming the sacredness of the gifts given to us by the Creator Spirit since the dreaming. Our relationship with the land is at the centre of our lives. Our country is our mother. In a sense, our country is us. We are born the spirit of this country. It is where we are conceived. It is our home. It is where we belong. And we have a totemic relationship with the birds and the animals, which connects us to both the physical world and the spiritual world. And this is underpinned by a reciprocal obligation to care for each other and the land. It is a birthright that has been handed down to our bloodlines from generation to generation. It is the gift given to us by the Creator Spirit, and what an amazing gift it is, unsurpassed by any other material or item. God gifted us with a unique connection with the plants, the animals and the waterways, not just for survival, but for us to be fully part of everything that He created, part of His dream. And from the beginning of time, we've worshipped the Creator Spirit and listened to His calling of us. And we realised that for our survival, we had to obey the laws that we're gifted if we were to live in peace and harmony, everything that He created. All of our rituals, corroborees and celebrations are to pay respects to the Creator Spirit and acknowledge and say thanks. And for Aboriginal people, we believe that if we did not perform a particular ceremony, there would be consequences for our whole tribe. So our worship was also connected to our pride and dignity as a people. We consider the land to be alive, and it carries a deep sacredness for us. It is holy land, and our songlines, our dreaming, our past, our present and our future are all deeply entwined with the land. It is a belonging that has sustained and guided us for thousands of years, and it still guides us today. As caretakers of the land and all that has been created, we use fire, the light of Christ, as a way of rejuvenating the country, of bringing new life for the animals and the inheritance of rich, fertile soil. As a Queensland, Western Yalanji, Jabbergai and Okala woman, and on your behalf, I respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodians. We acknowledge the elders past and present, and our youth as they hold our future dreams. And I ask that you remember that my ancestors have had a deep relationship with the Creator Spirit thousands of years before the birth of Abraham. And while there have been great changes to this land over the many generations, we know in our hearts the story and the spirit of the Kulin nations will always be written in this landscape. When the Port Phillip region was first settled, it was already occupied by 5 Aboriginal language groups. These groups spoke a related language, and they are the Wurundjeri people, the Bunurong people, the Wathaurong people, the Tungarong people and the Jara people. So imagine my people camping along the Yarra River at Birrarung Ma, the River of Mist, performing the age-old ceremonies of dance, song and storytelling of the great creation stories and proclaiming the sacredness of the gifts given to us by the Creator. This is holy land, and the great challenge to all newcomers to this land is to open your eyes to see the stories that are written. to open your ears and hear the songs that have been sung, and to feel the sacredness on the land in which we are standing today. We ask that you always remember and appreciate the traditional unity of land, spirit and First Peoples. Minjika.
I'm on it.